see. Can't see anything happening. So I'm just waiting to see if there are any comments there. So if you are waiting in the wings, do you mind just popping a comment in there and I can see if anyone's there? So, excuse me, just reaching over to put my mouse adapter in. Right, I can see that I am actually live, so that's good. So let's just see if anyone's with me yet. So, as I say, this is a live broadcast and it's Thursday, the 25th of November, 19:30 in the evening. And so if you're coming to watch later and wondering who I'm talking to, it's the people that are here watching and commenting. Oh, lovely. So I've got Claire and Esther so far, and Darlene. Hi. Thank you all very much for joining me today. Can I just say that I would actually like to be finished by 8:30 tonight, because I'm just not feeling absolutely brilliant. So up till an hour ago I really wasn't even sure if I'd be here, but I thought, no, I'll make the effort. Oh, hello Jan. Oh, you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, well, I hope you have a great evening. Yeah, I think it's because I had my COVID jab yesterday, and although I felt fine for the rest of the day, I've just been a bit off today. I'm not ill or anything, but I expect you've all sort of been through it. You know, when you just kind of like, you don't feel yourself, and that's how that's how I feel. And I spent nearly all morning in the craft room trying to come up with something for tonight, and I tried a couple of things, it just didn't work. So I went on to a completely different project that I've been working on for another reason, and I couldn't get to grips with that either. So, oh dear. Tonight, as I say, about an hour ago, I thought, oh, I know. I picked a stamp set and I picked a coloured scheme, and we're just going to see what happens. Okay. Oh, you've been feeling rough too, Esther. I'm really sorry to hear that. Migraine. Darlene says migraine kept me out of the Thanksgiving dinner and visit with family and friends. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm always having keyboard problems, Claire, so I sympathise there. Yeah, it is difficult on your phone. I agree, Claire. Hi, Wendy. Nice of you to come along tonight. Okay, without any further ado, then let's get on, because as I said, I do want to be finished by 8:30. So what I've done ahead of time is picked a bundle, and I've made a card base. So I did all this very hastily, I might add. So I've picked a very vanilla A5 card base. So if you're not in Britain, this is a piece of cardstock folded in half down the middle and burnished and folded. So whatever size card you have, that's what you use. And I decided to go with very vanilla navy, night of navy, and gold. I know you're looking at this and saying, that's not gold, Ellie, that's white. You know, I know I said I wasn't feeling good, but I do know this is white. Okay. Right, so what I've done is I've taken some tear and tape. I really am having trouble with my words tonight. All right, ladies, so I do apologise if I spend most of the time saying, what's it called? All right, perhaps, you know, if you know the word I'm searching for, you can just help me there. So what I've done is I've used the tear and tape just to go across in a diagonal, and I know it's not exact. I do know that the gaps in between are wider than the tear and tape and a little bit irregular, but I thought, do you know what, let's just go with it. We don't have to have everything precise, even though I am a bit of a perfectionist, but on this occasion I'm not going to worry about it, so you don't need to. That's my big scissors. I do like my big scissors when it comes to trimming off long ends. Okay, so I pop the tearing tape across my Night of Navy cardstock. I don't know what this measures. Let me just have a look. I didn't measure it. I just grabbed a piece of paper, piece of cardstock that would fit down the middle. It is just over 2 3/4 inches by 8. Okay, and I'm just going to whip off the backing from the tape. I'm glad I did make the effort to come on tonight, girls, because it is actually helping. I don't know if anybody else finds it. Sometimes if you don't feel very special and you sort of choose to opt out and just sit on the sofa or go to bed, or you know, whatever it is, sometimes I think you give into it and you feel worse. I think sometimes if you try and snap out of it and do something and get distracted by, you know, by craft or something else, I think sometimes you actually do feel a bit better, really. And I always feel better when I know I'm with friends. So that's the backing off. And it's looking lovely already, don't you think? Look at that beautiful shine. Look, if I get that in the light. Wow, look at that. I could just leave it like that and I bet you'd be really happy. But I'm not going to do that. I'm bringing in, wait for it, girls, I'm bringing in the gilding flakes. I know how much you like these. And I haven't used mine for a while, so I thought it was time to get them out again. So I'm going to pop that in there, and I actually hadn't realised that the tub isn't as long as the cardstock. So that's you know, I did say I hadn't planned this, didn't I? Now you knew. Oh, did I miss the scissor debut? Yeah, you'll have to wait, Esther, and just see if they appear again in tonight's episode. I know you like the big scissors, don't you? So as you can see, I am pressing down my beautiful gilded flakes onto my double-sided tape, from which I have removed the backing. Where is that lovely navy white? Well, you too can make that paper with just some double-sided tape and Night of Navy cardstock. But isn't it funny when you see something, well, it's not there, if you like, it'll give you an idea, you know, to make yourself some navy and white stripe paper. You know, you too can have DSP like mine. Or not, as the case may be. I'm getting really silly tonight, aren't I? As the scissors cut. Rosie, we don't mind if you're a bit late at all. I'm sorry if you've missed the fun. Oh, you missed my big scissors too, Rosie, but don't worry. I'm sure they might pop onto the screen again later. So what sort of day has everybody had? Can you see these gilding flakes? They are going absolutely everywhere, and I'm not taking any care at all, am I? I'm just getting on with it. Where has Ellie the control freak gone? Right, I think I can't feel any more sticky areas. Oh, yes, I found a little one there. So Jan's been cooking since 9 this morning. We eat at 3:30. So Jan, do you want to share your menu with us? Because we don't do Thanksgiving here. So it's always interesting to know what people do. So Esther, she's gone, yeah, join the crazy polished pink lady at the party. Right. Okay, so now I've made sure it's all stuck to the sticky bits, and now I'm going in with my pastry brush, which I have found is absolutely brilliant for this job. And just in case anyone's worried, I do not use this for pastry as well, okay? It stays in my craft room. Because I actually find it's not very good for pastry, the bristles come out, so. The control freak Ellie has gone to join the polished pink lady at the party. Oh dear. Oh, this is a bit of a long job, but I'm telling you what, it's looking nice. It's looking good, girls. So Jan, you eat at 3:30. What time is it now? And who's coming? Actually, my friend who's also called Ellie, she's off to a Thanksgiving dinner tonight. I wonder if she's coming to yours, Jan. Well, actually, I know she's not. I just thought I'd throw that out there. A bit of a private joke there. So have you been working today, Esther? Oh, here we go. Turkey, green beans, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, cranberries, 5-cup salad, veggies and dip, fruit and dip. Wow. And your daughter and son-in-law are coming. Yeah, let's all go to Jan's. Oh, it's 12:45. Right, so you've still got a way to go then. Well, it sounds fantastic, and I really wish we could join you, Jan. It would be lovely, wouldn't it? Gosh, imagine if we could all meet together, especially, you know, after a long haul flight, first class, of course, with champagne and everything, and then, you know, you get to Jan's lovely house and share a lovely meal with her. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Stamping up friendship and Thanksgiving dinner. That would be wonderful. Well, who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe that might happen. Well, I'm getting a bit bored with this now. I hope you're not. It's a bit of a long job. I really wish I had got my act together and kind of thought got this done before. But anyway, that's it. I'm not going to faff about anymore. I'm going to endeavour to get these flakes into this container. But as you all know, that might not happen. They might go in and fly straight back out again. Oh, right, so I'm going to move it very slowly and try not to cause a draft anywhere. I'm going to gently put the lid on these. So far so good, and I even forgot to put the face mask on, so I've been breathing all over them and no major problem. I think this is where I normally go wrong. I put the lid on without thinking about it, and I do it too quickly. So if I go slowly and sneak up on it, oh, I think only a little bit escaped, so I think that was, on the whole, that was pretty good. Whew, wow, that was a long job, wasn't it? Jan says, yeah, come on over. I really wish we could. And you have 2 guest rooms. Okay, yeah, well, we don't mind sharing. Hi, Bagsy, a guest room. Yeah, well, perhaps we'll have to share, Esther. And, you know, I have to confess that I do snore, but I'm sure you can put up with that. I've got compensations. and you see the process, Claire. Well, that was the longest bit, all right? So that's the most painful bit over with. So I'm now going to take my card base, and this is where you can chip in, girls, and we can snore in unison. Oh, well, that's all right then. Do you know, I used to get so hung up if I didn't sleep well. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd be really annoyed. You know, oh, I didn't get any sleep. Oh, I'm going to have a rotten day. I'm going to be tired all day, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Since I've stopped worrying about it and thought, oh, well, no, let's just go with it, I haven't felt so bad about not sleeping well. So I'll put up with your snoring if you can put up with mine, Esther. Right, so I don't know where I'm going from here, all right? I've cut out all these lovely dies from the die set from, let's bring it in again, Tidings and Trimmings by Stampin' Up. And I've got, now I'm absolutely positive that I did cut out 3 of these little stars, but I only seem to have 2 now. I bet that happens to all of you. I'm just having a quick look over here to see if I can see where it escaped to. No, I can't see it, and I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it. Now, can I have a vote? All right, Jan, we'll just go slowly, okay? Hi, Levine. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Double bed in each. Although that would be cozy, as Esther. Okay, so girls, do you think I should put this dead centrally? Or should I put it to one side? My instinct is to put it to one side, but you know, let's see what you'd like me to do. Sorry, I paused then because I was reading Wendy's. Oh man, had a call over an hour with Lottie. Good Lord. And then Tiff just called. Oh, I need to lie down now. Does that not happen often, or is it just a long haul, Wendy? I actually had a long conversation with my friend in France today. She does tend to go on a bit, but it's lovely. It's always really newsy. And, you know, I have to say yes and no in all the right places. And, you know, I get a couple of minutes for my news, which there's not a lot, I grant you. But it is fun to have a good old natter with a friend. So I'm thinking of putting these lovely sprigs together somewhere. And I think it needs a feature, maybe the bow, one side, Ellie. Oh, hi, Anne. I'm so sorry I didn't see you come on earlier. I didn't say hello to you. Thank you for coming along. And you think to one side. Yeah, I do too. So I think there. Let me know if you agree that it should go there. So let's just play around with these for a little while. And anytime you see something that you think is it, you know, if you say, oh, that's it, just there will be fine, let me know, okay? So actually, I think it'd be quite nice to have that bow half on and half off. Now, this is my favourite die of the whole set. I absolutely love this beautiful, I think you call that a filigree. Would you call that a filigree star? Yeah. Oh, we've got 3 for this side, so I might pop that. Yeah, I'm going to pop that totally on the cream because I think you get a better effect of the gold. And I'll put the nice frame with it. I really do adore this die. Really love that. So if I move that a little bit, I think I can get it. Just there, move that over a little bit more. Or shall we go with a little bit over? Yeah, I think we'll go with a little bit over. And we've got this lovely one here. I think we'll go there. And I've only got 2 stars. I really do want a 3rd star. I do think it would look better with 3 stars here. We need another star, don't we, girls? I am going to have to cut another star. I cannot live with 2 stars. So bear with me, everybody, please. Looks great in the gold. Thank you. I thought it did. It's funny, but whenever I've used blue and, you know, I'm going to use, I've always thought it's red and gold and blue and silver. That's sort of always been in my mind. But actually I'm moving over to the gold with a dark blue. So let's just grab some more gold. And now I've dropped the little star. Oh, I found it. It's okay. Oh, that's excellent. Guess what? I found the third star. It was in the gold card. Oh, I'm so glad that I decided to do that. So is that fate? I know exactly what you mean, especially for front doors. Yeah, yeah. Yes, a navy blue door with silver letterbox. Yeah. Right. I'm going to stick down. I'm going to stick this down. I said that twice. I tell you, I am really away with the fairies tonight. So, using my Tombow multi-purpose glue, giving it a nice layer on the back there. Oh gosh, there's tiny little bits of Gilded flake almost everywhere. Right, I'm going to grab a tissue to do this, just in case I've got any greasy marks on my fingers, because that will show up on this dark cardstock. I really love that effect. What are you thinking about this, the Gilded flakes on the blue? It's a, do you know, it's such a lovely effect, isn't it? Those, it gives you that kind of antique-y gold. It was lucky, wasn't it? As I say, I think it was fate that I decided that yes, I was going to cut a third star, and then I found it. So let's pop these on. So are we in agreement that these sprigs should go here? Do we like them there? And do we like them with the bow in the middle like that? I'm now having second thoughts about this one, actually. I'm now wondering whether to put this halfway on and halfway off, and have this one completely on its own over on the... Oh, I've just had another thought. So girls, because I wasn't quite sure where we were going with this card tonight, I did cut out two of the sentiments, a larger one and a smaller one. So these have got to go somewhere. So one of them's got to go somewhere. Oh yeah, actually I hadn't even thought about putting it on there. In my mind it was going to go on there, but I like it on the blue. Isn't it funny when you kind of got something in mind and that's sort of what you thought was going to happen, and then it just goes completely different. Sprigs to the left, stars, left stars, large star, bottom. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that's a lot of instruction. Sprigs to the left, sprigs to the left, large star, bottom right. So do you mean there, Esther? Extra star wood, extra star wood snuck in. Let me retype. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. What, so are you saying put those right over there? Yeah. And when you said sprigs to the left, did you mean like so? I'm not liking this. Try sprigs to the top left and cascade medium star. Oh my goodness. This is getting a bit technical, my darling. Right. I like these 3 stars here. Can I just have a vote for these 3 stars here? Medium star towards the centre. I don't like those 2 stars, one above the other like that. I like my sprigs off. I know. How about we put the greeting further down, the sprigs further down, and that one a little bit more that way. What do we think of that? The sprigs are a bit lost, right? Do you think they look better on that background then? Right, can you type? Can you type the exact answer? So either say sprigs on the navy or sprigs on the very vanilla. Oh no, Darlene said perfect, and now I don't know what she meant. Perfect to what? Darlene says nope. Oh, hang on. What about if I did that on both of these? So they're kind of like, what do we think of this? Sort of, maybe if I pop that more in. Just go with what you like. Oh, Shaz, thanks very much. Oh no, I don't know. I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to do it like, right, how about that? Go with my gut. Yeah, actually my gut was what was bothering me tonight. I had a bit of a tummy ache, which came out of nowhere. Right, I'm going to put the stars down because I've decided that that's where they're going. Right, I'm not moving anything else for a while. So let me know if you like what I've done now, where they are now. Oops. Rosie says, looks lovely. Thank you, Rosie. Can we try sentiment half on and half off? Do you know what? I did think of that actually. I'll audition it. So if I did that, move that up a little bit. If I move that over, because we've got that there and that one down. What do we think of that? I quite like that. The 2 stars need a third something. Okay, yeah, I think that's what you. I like what you have on the navy. Yeah, okay, so we keep that there. Right, I'm going with that. Right, let's put some glue on my hand for this one. Oh gosh, I've moved them and I can't remember where they were. Right, so let's go. One, two. I love these sprigs. Does anyone else like these sprigs? I'm not sure that's going to stick there. Right, let's have a little look in my thingy. I think perhaps if I do another, what if I did another small star? Oh, right, I had in my hand something then that I was going to pop on. These little gems. They look kind of like navy and goldish. So I think if I put my star there and that star there, and how about a cluster of 3 gems, 3 whatever it is. Yeah, I know you're a sprig lady. Esther likes a sprig. Excuse me, like this, but I can see that that's not really sticking down well. Right, I'm going with it. I'm going to pop this star at the top down. Oh, I tell you what, I'm really not, my words are not really not with it tonight. But I do feel better, ladies. You have light bulb moment, Ellie. I think I might be. No, it was because Esther's here, and Esther's always the one that says, we need bling, because I always forget bling. I'm not a blingy person. And I suddenly remembered that that's what we were lacking. So I think it's probably easier to put the frame down first. I'm going to risk putting the glue directly on this frame. Oh, I nearly popped the glue in my coffee then. Right, I'm going to go a little bit on there, on that. Right, a little bit more glue on the back of my hand. What did I miss? Rolls in oven, then dinner's ready. I think I am, and I mentioned at the beginning, perhaps you weren't there. Yeah, I was fine up until I don't know, mid-morning, I just suddenly thought, my mind's not working properly. My arm is very sore now. It wasn't, you know, everything was fine yesterday afternoon. But my arm's ever so sore today. In fact, I think it's more sore than the last couple, you know, the first 2 vaccines. And yeah, my head's just been a bit fuzzy, I suppose. Yeah, and then after dinner, about half an hour after dinner, my tummy started to be a bit, not exactly upset, but just thought a bit jippy. Yeah, a jippy tummy, you know, a bit of a jippy tummy. And I thought, oh, right then. So, are we thinking 3 of these? Should we have 3 of these? What's the vote on 3 little dots here? I'm thinking, and the 12. Right, do we need anything else? That's not going to sit there. So I'm going to bring in the heavy mob. The big guns. So Shaz says she had her jab yesterday and got a tennis ball sized lump under your arm. Oh, that doesn't sound right, Shaz. Perhaps perhaps you need to go and see someone about that. That sounds like quite a nasty reaction. I haven't looked under my arm. Ooh. Don't think I will now. Bye, Jan. Have a lovely time with your family. I'll come next. I'll come for next Thanksgiving, Jan. All right. I'm booking a room now. Right then. Would anybody like me to add anything else, or do we think this looks okay? I'm thinking maybe one of these in the centre, there and there. Do you think that might look good? Yeah, Shaz, I do hope you feel better much sooner. Your glands come up. Right, I'm going for it. I'm going to put a dot in each centre of my stars. Yep, I like that. Okay, that's me finished, unless anybody can think of something that I badly need to add to this. Do we need one more dot on there? Do we need one of these? Or have we dot? No, I'm going to pop that on. Yeah, I want that. Look at that. See, start me off and bling, and I can't stop. Oh, don't know. Oh, I left the sticky bit behind. Put the sticky bit on there. There. That's it. I'm done now. I'm not adding any more. I think that's enough. That happened to my friend. She said it was mentioned on the paperwork they give after your jab. Oh, I didn't read it, Anne. Okay. I'm finishing there, girls. Thank you ever so much for your company tonight. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was a bit away with the fairies. Rosie, thank you very much. I think it is nice. I think I've just sort of been working on this for so long, looking at it and overthinking it and criticising myself all the way along. But you know what? If you go with gold, I don't think you can lose, really, can you? Esther says, glad you hopped on. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad I did too, because yeah, as I say, sometimes if you don't bother, it makes you feel worse. Right, I'm going to say cheerio, good night, everybody, and speak to you all again really soon. Thank you very much for coming. Bye, everyone.